Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Hannah, and today's video is 5 ways you can refresh your life for summer 2021. And I will be sharing with you guys a review of the Coway Air Mega 150 air purifier, which I've been trying out for over a month now. I'm so excited to share this video with you guys, and thank you to Coway for sponsoring it. June is one of my favorite months. I get so excited when summer is around the corner. It's sunnier, it's hot, you can have more time off to go do fun things with friends or family, cookouts, lake days, like it is so fun. But I also still work from home and I'm still doing some summer classes from home. And so while I'm home, I also want my life in my room, in my home, to feel fresh and happy and summer ready. And so this is how I am refreshing my life and my home for summer. So the first thing that I do, this is the first thing I did when I left my apartment in Nashville, when I came here to my parents' house at home and moved back into my room, is I do a deep clean and organization. That means reorganizing my closet so that my summer clothing is at the front. That means reorganizing my desk for productivity, making sure my bookcases are in order, making sure I have everything I need for my small business in one section, and just really making sure that everything is organized. And then also deep cleaning, so vacuuming, wiping down surfaces. And this is also where the Coway air purifier comes in, because you know, people, maybe yourself, when you get done cleaning a room, you light a candle. Now I don't feel clean. I don't feel like I cleaned without having my air purifier on. You can tell that much of a difference. I never really knew if air purifiers were needed. I didn't know if it was something that was super important to invest in, to have. But I wish I could go back and tell my younger freshman, sophomore self, and junior self now to have an air purifier in my small dorm room and in my college apartment. I'm so excited to bring this with me next fall and have it here in my home now, because not only is this Coway Air Mega 150 perfect for cleaning the air, it makes it feel fresher. It takes away bad odors and smells from cooking and pets, and it just makes it feel cleaner for myself, for guests, for people staying over, and it's also so cute. First off, what does an air purifier do? It uses a powerful 3-stage filtration. So there's a green true HEPA filter, a deodorization filter, and a pre-washable filter. Here's a clip of me washing the washable filter. Not that mine was super dirty because I've only been using it for a month, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to clean. It quickly removes 99.99% of odors, pollen, pollutants, all that gross stuff in the air that we can't even see, but is maybe contributing to allergies, to feeling sick and tired and headaches, to the bad scents in our small spaces. All the things that we can't see contribute to this, but you don't have to worry about that if you are using an air purifier. I also love how there's a light on the top that changes based on how clean your air is. When we first put this air purifier in our apartment, it was definitely on the red setting, even though I feel like with the warmer weather we've been opening our windows, it still was not as clean as it should be. But it was really cool to watch it change over just a few days as the Air Mega 150 cleaned our space. It also has 3 settings. I just keep mine on the auto, and it turns on high or low depending on what the air is like at the moment. I keep it on day and night, 24/7. Seriously perfect for a dorm, a college apartment, your bedroom at home. All right, so the second tip I have for having that summer refresh in your life is switching up the decor. So we love putting out decorations and seasonal decorations, you know, for fall and Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas. But I personally love bringing in really fresh aspects into my space for spring and summer. So bringing in fresh flowers every few weeks, maybe having scents and candles that are more on the tropical. I love coconut and citrus scents, diffusing citrus essential oils. Bringing in more like white and blue and green colors into my room, whether it's like in pillows and blankets, in decor, whatever it may be. I think just switching up the decor in a space after you've deep cleaned and organized is just like the biggest refresh, and you're like, okay, I actually want to spend time working at my desk because it feels clean and cute. I actually want to spend time in my room, in my house, because it feels good. As you can already tell, the biggest point that stood out to me at first about the Coway Air Mega 150 is how freaking cute it is, okay? This is the color Peony Pink. It is the cutest air purifier I have ever seen on the market. And people coming in probably won't even realize it's an air purifier. They'll be like, that is so cute. What is that? And you can be like, well, you're actually breathing really clean air right now, free of pollutants because of this cute pink box. Fits in so many spaces. It's the perfect size. Gorgeous color. I love how it adds a pop of color into my room. Summer refresh tip number 3 has to do with food, and I love when the warmer weather comes around to introduce more seasonal foods into my diet. I'm not only eating in-season foods, but I love summer, especially here in the South, because there are gardens everywhere. There's farmers markets every weekend, you know, fresh tomatoes and corn and berries. I always go blueberry picking around the 4th of July, and I just love eating more seasonal fruits and veggies. And then cooking, being home with my family, cooking with my mom, dinner for my family. I love just being in the kitchen with these fresh herbs and veggies and fruits that, you know, I just bought at a farmer's market or picked myself here at home. And I'm just cooking with them and I feel better. It makes my body feel good, and it's also good for the environment, eating locally. I didn't realize this before, but the things in the air, these pollutants, can actually land on our food without us knowing, and then we're digesting it. And so by keeping the air clean, you're also keeping your food clean at the same time, which I think is so important. So keep it near your kitchen when you're cooking a large meal, when you're meal prepping, or just when you feel like the air may not be at its best, and we won't have those pollutants landing on our food. It's also great if you're cooking something that's maybe doesn't smell the greatest, you know, that fish or Brussels sprouts, some veggies just don't smell that great when you're cooking it. You know, they stinks up your kitchen, and then if you're in a small space like an apartment, people, as soon as they open the door, they can smell it. So we had this problem at our apartment because Lucy and I love to make salmon, my roommate. But once we started using the Coway air purifier and having that running while we're cooking, it also helps take away that smell of food. It's going to keep your food clean while you're cooking, and also keep your space smelling clean and fresh. Summer refresh tip number 4 is incorporating time outside into my daily routine. Like I said, I still work from home. I'm inside most of a summer day. So I love bringing in fresh air from outside through a window, and then having my air purifier sit next to that window or that open door, so it brings in the fresh air and circulates it throughout my space. And then when I don't have to be sitting at my desk or on my couch working, I try to go for short walks outside with my dogs. I will go out and get lunch with a friend or a coffee and sit outside until it gets too hot, you know. But when it gets too hot, I spend the mornings and the evenings outside. I find just getting that vitamin D in the summer, and the days that it's gorgeous and sunny out, being able to spend, even if it's just 20 minutes outside while I eat my dinner or drink my coffee, instantly boosts my mood and gets me like recentered and reconnected. My air purifier has been amazing at making it feel like I'm outside enjoying the summer weather, even when I'm working inside, as it filters that outside air into my indoor space. All right, and finally, summer refresh tip number 5 is to rewrite and focus my goals for the next 6 months ahead of me. So in the summer, we're at that like halfway point, especially like towards end of June, early July. We're 6 months into the year. We have 6 months to go. And so this is when I like to kind of refocus. I make myself a new vision board. I figure out what I need to do to be my best self in these next 6 months. I think about projects I have coming up, classes I'll be taking fall semester. I think about the previous half of the year, what I've enjoyed, what brought me happiness, what I was able to give, what I love to do, and how can I bring more of the good stuff into the second half of 2021, to the second half of the year. So I greatly urge you to take some time, take note of what do you want to set for yourself in the next 6 months? What are you excited about? Like, what do you want to invest in? Do you want to focus on health? Do you want to focus on organization? Do you want to focus on your career, on your classes, on a small business you're starting? Like, what is going to be your main focus, and what do you really want to take into you in these next 6 months? So that is it with these 5 tips for how to have a summer refresh and a review of my Coway Air Mega 150 air purifier. I hope that this video brought you some inspiration to really refresh, clean up your space, your home, your life, and get ready for an amazing summer. I also hope that you guys learned a little bit about air purification, why it's important to have an air purifier in order to have a healthy and clean home. And especially, I'm going to talk about this going into my college like prep videos as we get closer to the school year, but this is summer. But when back to school season comes around, I will be adding an air purifier to my dorm must-have list. especially with that circulated air that's happening in dorms and apartments. You're just gonna wanna make sure that your space is clean and fresh and the air is clean as well. So that is going to be it for this video. Check them out in the description box below. Thank you again to Coway for sponsoring this. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'm so happy to be back on my channel. So I will talk to you guys and see you soon with a new video. Bye. Peace out.